Hey, what's up guys, multitasking here, and straight away I'm going to tell you that the Galaxy Note 8 is the best phone Samsung makes right now, and at $930 it's also the most expensive phone Samsung makes right now. So should you go and buy the Galaxy S8? Let's go find out. Samsung's build quality has been on point for a while now. This is a refinement of last year, which is a refinement of the year before that and the year before that. It starts with a 6.3-inch infinity display that stretches to the very edges of the phone's frame, leaving just a small amount of bezel above and below the screen. The Note 8 has a glass back, making it a fingerprint magnet, especially in its black color. The worst part of the back is the placement of the fingerprint scanner. It's way up next to the camera, and on this really big phone, there's no natural way to hold the phone while using it and be able to reach a fingerprint scanner. It requires a hand shuffle to reach it. You don't have to use a fingerprint scanner, as you can use a very secure iris scanner or the not so secure face recognition to unlock your phone. The Note 8 6.3-inch screen is slightly bigger than the 6.2-inch screen on the S8 Plus, but it has a more rectangular shape and the sides aren't curved as aggressively, which makes it noticeably less comfortable to handle. The Note 8's fit and finish is exactly the same as the S8, with glass panels that elegantly curve into a metal frame. It features the same pressure-sensitive home button, is IP68 water and dust resistant, has an SD card slot, a headphone jack accompanied by a set of decent 8kg wide headphones, and support for wireless charging. When it comes to display, this HDR Plus capable OLED display is everything you'd expect from a high-end Samsung panel. It's crisp, it's vibrant, and at the maximum brightness of 1200 nits, it makes it visible in direct sunlight. The sheer size of it sucks you in when watching videos, and the 18.5:9 aspect ratio lets you display lots of content at once, or easily run two apps at the same time when multitasking. Speaking about multitasking, there is now the ability to pair apps, which means you can pair the apps you use the most in a single icon. The biggest reason people buy the Note is for the S Pen, and is what sets the Note apart from other big phones. It's IP68 just like the phone is, and it makes taking down notes an awesome experience. As soon as you remove the S Pen, you can start writing on the screen just like you could on the Note 7, except now you got multiple pages and you can also set reminders, and I love how you can integrate it with Samsung's Always On display. The S Pen has some other tricks under its sleeves, as it can now do live translations, but now it can do it with sentences. Smart Select and Screen Write are as useful as always. Live Messages is not necessarily original, but it's actually quite a lot of fun to use. You kinda just draw out your message, and it's nice to have the extra bit of accuracy with a physical pen. You can also play it back to make sure you never screw it up. When it comes to performance, the Note 8 is a beast, as it has some high-end specs inside. A Snapdragon 835 processor, Adreno 540 GPU, and 6GB of RAM. And it's plenty fast, as gaming, web browsing, moving through apps and all of those stuff, it handles like a champ. Where the Note 8 suffers is with battery life. It has a 3300 mAh battery that supports both fast wired and wireless charging, and ordinarily the battery capacity sounds like a solid size, but then you consider that it's backing like the world's brightest 6.3-inch display, and then it sounds lacking. The biggest reason the Galaxy Note 8 has a small battery is because why they have to make space for the S Pen to be stored over here, which takes some place of the battery, and secondly they don't want it to go down the same road as Note 7 and blow straight in your face, which is a shame because the Note has always been the go-to phone if you want a large battery that lasts forever, but this is not that phone. The Note 8 is the first Note to feature a dual camera setup. You get dual 12-megapixel sensors, an f1.7 wide-angle lens and an f2.4 telephoto lens, but what makes it special is that both lenses has optical image stabilization. And the quality is what you'd expect from Samsung. Pictures are sharp, they're vibrant, bright, and I'm really impressed how well it handles colors and dynamic range. It's also safe to say that you can take it out in low light situations. So when it comes to the telephoto lens, it isn't as good as the main camera, and many times when using the 2x optical zoom, you do notice a difference in quality with 1x and 2x photos. Many times I'd rather offer the main camera and then zoom in, which completely defeats the purpose. But where the second lens kinda hit the home run is with live focus, which is Samsung's version of portrait mode. It's called live focus because you can adjust the amount of blur you want in the background and see the effect in the viewfinder live. You take the photo and you can adjust the amount of blur you want even after the photo has been taken, and it takes a simultaneous photo with the main camera in case the live focus was not good enough. So at the end of the day, if you want a phone that does it all and you don't mind about the battery life, the Galaxy Note 8 is meant for you. But if you're not that type of person, rather go for the Galaxy S8 Plus, as it kinda does everything the Note 8 does, and it's also a bit more cheaper and has a larger battery. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked it, hit that like button button, share it, and please subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.